Across the vast African savannah, a timeless journey unfolds as thousands of wildebeest move together, driven by instinct and survival. From the air, the herd stretches like a living river across the grasslands, each step echoing with the rhythm of migration. On the ground, adults graze calmly while calves stay close, learning the path they will follow for life. Tension rises as rival bulls clash, horns locking in brief but powerful displays of strength, dust lifting beneath their hooves. Then the movement resumes, the herd flowing forward again, faster now, as urgency spreads. At the river banks, hesitation turns to chaos, animals surge, slip, leap, and plunge into the water, fighting currents and fear to reach the other side. Exhausted bodies climb muddy slopes, muscles trembling, yet determination carries them onward. As the sun lowers and shadows stretch across the plains, the savannah grows quiet once more. The herd settles, grazing beneath a glowing sky. Their journey paused but never truly complete, part of an endless cycle written into the land itself. As night approaches, the air cools and the savannah breathes in silence. The herd tightens together, dark shapes moving slowly through silver grass under fading light. Stars emerge above, watching over a land where danger never sleeps, yet life endures. With dawn, the plains awaken again, soft light spills across the horizon, revealing the herd rising once more. Calves finding their footing, adults scanning the distance. Step by step, they continue forward. Forward, following ancient routes carved by countless generations before them. This is more than a journey for water and grass, it is a story of resilience, unity, and survival, repeating season after season. A living heartbeat of the African wilderness. The sun climbs higher, and with it comes movement across the endless plains. Hooves press into the earth, raising soft clouds of dust that hang briefly in the air before drifting away. The herd spreads out, grazing in quiet rhythm, each animal guided by instinct older than memory. In the distance, shadows shift, predators watching, waiting, but for now the balance holds. Life flows on in measured steps and steady breaths. In this vast landscape, every sound, every motion matters, and the journey never truly ends. Only changes with the light, carrying the story of the savannah forward once more. The day unfolds slowly, carried by the wind that ripples through the grass like a living tide. The herd moves as one, then breaks apart, then gathers again, following invisible paths written by rain, hunger, and survival. Calves stay close to their mothers, learning the pace of the land with each cautious step, while the stronger adults take the lead, scanning the horizon for signs of danger. From time to time, tension sparks, two males lower their heads, horns locking in a brief clash that sends dust swirling and hearts racing. The struggle is short but intense, a reminder that strength decides order here, and order keeps the herd alive. Soon the challenge ends, and calm returns, as if the land itself has exhaled. As afternoon light softens, the plains glow in warm tones of gold and green. Birds circle overhead, their calls blending with the low grunts of the animals below. Somewhere ahead, water waits, drawing the herd onward with quiet promise. This is not just movement, it is a cycle, repeated season after season, where every step writes another line in the unbroken story of the wild. As evening draws near, the pace slows, and the heat of the day begins to fade. Long shadows stretch across the grass, and the herd settles into a quieter rhythm, feeding and resting in turns. The land hums with subtle life, wind through dry stems, insects rising with the cooling air, distant calls echoing across the plains. Yet even in these calm moments, alert eyes remain lifted. Experience has taught them that the savannah never truly rests. Every sound carries meaning, every movement a possible signal. Still, the herd holds together. Strength found in numbers, comfort found in familiarity. When the sky finally deepens into shades of amber and violet, the animals stand silhouetted against the horizon, enduring and patient. Tomorrow, the journey will continue, toward water, toward fresh grass, toward survival. And so the story flows on, shaped by time, land, and instinct. An eternal passage written across the heart of Africa. Night settles fully over the savannah, and the world transforms. The heat releases its hold, replaced by cool air and a sky scattered with stars. The herd draws closer together, dark forms blending into to one another as they rest, conserving energy for what lies ahead. In the distance, the calls of nocturnal creatures drift across the plains, a reminder that life here never pauses. It only changes its rhythm. With the first hint of dawn, the land stirs once more. A pale line of light cuts across the horizon, slowly revealing familiar shapes, grass bent by wind, tracks pressed deep into the soil, bodies rising from rest. The wildebeest move again, almost instinctively, calves stepping forward as if guided by something unseen. Ahead, challenges remain, rivers to cross, predators to outpace, hunger and exhaustion to overcome. Yet the herd continues, driven by memory carried not in the mind, but in the blood. Each generation follows the same ancient route. Shaped by seasons and survival. In this endless migration, there is no beginning and no end, only motion, endurance, and the quiet power of life moving forward across the open plains as the sun climbs once more into the sky. Its light washes over the savannah, revealing a landscape shaped by countless journeys before this one. The herd spreads across the plains, feeding, moving, pausing, then moving again. Each action part of a greater rhythm that binds them together. Dust rises with every step, drifting behind like a fading memory of where they have been. Rivers will test them again, and predators will seize their moments when weakness shows. Yet the herd presses on. Strength is shared here, found in the collective movement, in the warning calls passed from one animal to the next, in the instinct to stay.
As the sun dips lower, the hunt begins. The painted dog moves like a shadow through the golden grass.
At this age, the crocodile must remain vigilant, as it is vulnerable to larger predators lurking in the same waters.
Together when fear approaches. This migration is not simply a search for grass or water. It is a living tradition, an ancient agreement between land and life. As long as the seasons turn and the rains return, the herd will follow this path, carrying forward a story older than the savannah itself. Written in hoofprints across the endless plains, time passes, marked not by days or hours, but by distance traveled and ground covered. The herd learns the land anew with every step, where the grass is tender, where the earth gives way beneath hooves, where the air carries the scent of rain. Each lesson is absorbed without words, shared through movement and memory. Moments of loss and triumph weave quietly into the journey. Some fall behind, others are born along the way, taking their first unsteady steps into a world already in motion. The herd does not stop. Yet it carries these moments forward, shaping the balance that keeps life flowing. As clouds gather on the horizon and the promise of rain draws closer, the plains seem to awaken in anticipation. The migration continues, unstoppable and enduring, a reminder that survival here is not an act of strength alone, but of persistence, And so, under changing skies and shifting seasons, the herd moves on, forever guided by the ancient pulse of the wild.